Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm All Things Wrestling, and today I'm going to be reviewing a WWE Monday Night Raw, 2nd of March 2020. We kick off the show with the WWE Champion Brock Lesnar and his advocate Paul Heyman make their way to the ring. Paul introduces himself and his client, says he's sorry, I cannot do this. It's my job to come out here and hype you for WrestleMania. Although he will give credit where credit is due. This is the most stacked WrestleMania in decades. The main event of WrestleMania is a sham. You can sit there like Pavlovian dogs all you want. You know it. Brock Lesnar knows it, and Paul knows it too. They want you to sell you on Drew McIntyre. Ladies and gentlemen, Drew McIntyre is a hyped up fraud. The Royal Rumble, Brock Lesnar didn't just survive against 15 of the top stars in WWE, he massacred 15 consecutive top stars in WWE, only to get from behind in his testicles by Ricochet, and then claymored by Drew McIntyre. They do not deny that Drew McIntyre eliminated Brock and hit him with a claymore. How does that tell you that he can be pinned? It shows Drew can take advantage of a momentary situation. Next time Brock gets his hands on Drew, it will be over just like that. Drew is nothing more than a big, stupid bitch who's going to get squashed. McIntyre then makes his way to the ring. Brock backs away from Drew and smiles. Paul and Brock point at the WrestleMania sign. Brock starts to leave the ring. Brock then charges at Drew. Drew with a claymore. Brock struggles to get to his feet, goes up to the ramp. And then meets another claymore kick, and then gets up and gets a third claymore kick. So yeah, that was a really good opener, to be perfectly honest. It sold McIntyre really, really well, in my opinion, and I'm looking forward to the match. Overall, it was not bad. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. Assuming the rest of the show doesn't follow suit on quality. Then we have the Street Profits made to the ring. They talk about random crap and have a match against Buddy Murphy and Seth Rollins. Then we have Kevin Owens hit a stunner on Seth Rollins. He goes in the crowd. Akam and Razor go after Owens. Buddy Murphy joins in the chase, and Dawkins pounces on Murphy into the timekeeper's area, then forward with a frog splash for the 3 count. Your new champions are the Street Profits. Fantastic. Going to give the match a 2.25 out of 5. Not impressed. Great. And then immediately Seth Rollins is going to the back. He gets some microphone shoved into his face by Charlie, asking him about losing the titles. I'd like to point this out. Charlie, it's very rude to shove a microphone in someone's face as soon as something has happened. Like that. Honestly, in reality, if you did that to someone, they'd probably grab the microphone and smack it around your fucking head. And then Seth Rollins says, anyone gets in our way, they'll be eradicated. He says he demands to face the Street Profits at Elimination Chamber to get their titles back. Kevin Owens says that he can name a time, place, and stipulation because he'll get his hands on Kevin Owens. He will be crucified. Promo, 6 out of 10. We then go to Ricochet versus Riddick Moss for the 24/7 Championship. Yeah, they're doing it in proper matches now, which is nice. WWE seem really high on Riddick Moss because there's no chasing, there's just matches for it. Riddick Moss blocks a super kick and stabs Ricochet, followed by a neckbreaker driver for the 3 count. So Riddick Moss retains the championship. Going to give the match a 2.5 out of 5, fairly average. Ricochet's kind of falling from grace right now, which is very, very sad, to be perfectly honest. Then we go to AJ Styles in the ring. He says he's not in a good mood. He said he should be out here with a beautiful trophy, but someone deprived him of that honour. You may have heard of him, The Undertaker. He's a talk of the town, but not in a good way. How can you talk about AJ Styles in a negative manner? He is phenomenal. Have you heard of what Hollywood is saying? There's a video of Mark Wahlberg giving him advice. He said, I should be out here celebrating with the Good Brothers after Super Showdown, not getting advice from Marky Mark. He says, we'll not take Mark's stupid advice, because it looks like he's on a collision course with The Undertaker. He said he hopes the Undertaker is watching because after what he does to Alistair tonight, this will be a warning. You are trying to hold onto that spotlight that isn't yours anymore. It is his. It is the phenomenal AJ Styles. Then we go to AJ telling Alistair Black that he's going to go through Carl Anderson first. Black Mass. Then Luke Gallows. The referee pulls Gallows at the corner. Gallows returns to continue to punch Black. Referee calls for the bow. After the match, Gallows and Anderson hit the Magic Killer. Then we have AJ Styles versus Alistair Black, who could barely stand up at this point. Styles with a phenomenal forearm, and then an Undertaker-style cover for the pin. Overall, I'm going to give the whole kind of segment a 6.5 out of 10. The matches aren't getting ratings because they were literally not really anything, to be perfectly honest. But I guess they're trying to make AJ look strong, but why do you need to ruin Alistair Black? I mean, granted, yes, he didn't just get beat by AJ to get beat down by two different people, but still, why are we feeding Alistair Black into this situation? I have legit no idea why they want to kill Alistair Black with this story. Then we move on to Ruby Riott getting interviewed. She was asked about a match with Liv and Sarah as special guest referee. She says she's the only person responsible for her. On Sunday, she proved her ability to strike whenever she damn well pleases. She showed up at the WWE Universe and said there is no friends in the Elimination Chamber. 3 out of 10. We then go to the match. Liv Morgan versus Ruby Riott with special guest referee Sarah Logan. We have Ruby Riott getting pinned. She kicks Logan in the arm by accident when she kicks out. Ruby with a Northern Lariat. She goes for the pin. Sarah takes the time to make the cover. Liv kicks out. Ruby yells at Sarah about her job as referee. Pushes Sarah. Liv with a roll-up 3 count. After the match, Ruby pushes Sarah. Sarah pushes back. Liv with a drop kick to Ruby. And Sarah with a running knee to Liv. The match, no rating. It was just... it wasn't even really a match. I don't know what they're doing with the situation. Moving swiftly on. We then go to No Way Jose walking in the back with his conga line and asks Eric Rowan what's with all the mystery. Can we see what's in the cage? Eric says he's been waiting for someone who's respectful and asked him nicely. He said he will show them. He pulls out a giant freaking spider and then went away. It did look like it was animatronic, not a real spider, because it was freaking huge. It was bigger than Eric Rowan's hand. So I imagine it was not a real spider. But yeah, very nice. Going to give that bit an 8 out of 10. Made me laugh. Then we go to Shayna Baszler versus Kairi Sane. Coquina clutch for the 3 count, for the submission. After the match, Becky, who was on commentary, holds up the title belt on the announce table, and Shayna puts the Coquina clutch on Kairi Sane again. Match, gonna give it a 2.75 out of 5. It was alright. Moving on to Rey and Huberto versus Angel Garza and Andrade. Rey with a double 619 to both men. Huberto with a moonsault for the 3 count. Going to give the match a 3 out of 5. Not bad at all, to be fair. Then we go to your main event segment of the evening. Beth Phoenix makes her way to the ring. She said she's here to give a medical update for her husband, and Randy Orton then makes his way to the ring. He wants a hug, but for some reason she does not reciprocate. He then offers a hand and she refuses that. She says, "Do you really think I was going to shake your hand or hug you after what you did to my husband? You son of a bitch." She expected to see Randy here tonight, and if anyone needs to hear this, it's you. She's here as a wife, she needs a husband. She's here as a mother, she needs her children to have a father. There's many possibilities. He then gets off the turnbuckle, circles Beth, Randy says he knows what you're going to say. There's no possibilities, but it's certain that Edge will never wrestle again. He tells Beth he owes an explanation, and I'm going to give you one. I don't know how to start this, but I'm going to start with a story. Back in October 1999, at a WWE live event in St. Louis, where I lived, my father took me into the building to meet a few agents, Jack Lanza and Tony Curry. He was 19 years old looking for an opportunity, but he was just a fan. To see all the people in the back, the one person who came up to see his father and show respect was Edge. He shook Bob's hand and told his father that he was one of the best bad guys in the business. Edge said that Bob was one of the reasons he got into the business. Randy said Bob told Edge that Randy was looking to be a wrestler. Edge wished him luck and said he hopes to see him in the ring someday. Randy said he got more confidence after that. They were fighting all over the world. They were stealing the show. They started rated RKO and they became tag champions. They were flying high, but Randy flew too high and made some poor life choices. He said he made some holes that he should have been buried in. Edge was the person that pulled him out of the holes and saved his life. Edge told Randy there was more. He got to see his children doing things, and it's because Edge saved his life. He saved Edge's life. At the Royal Rumble, the crowd and the reception for Edge, he gave him goosebumps. It was a great feeling, but it was not a one-off. Edge thought he would be back for good and start competing on a regular basis. But Randy said, I knew better. I knew someone was going to put Edge in a wheelchair or worse. He said he did allow Edge to play with their daughters. He will be there for them because of Randy. Edge said he loves Edge, Beth and the girls. He said the truth is, everyone's to blame for what I did to Edge. People say it's my fault, but Beth knows this isn't Randy's fault, it's your fault. You're an enabler. Edge is a junkie for the roar of the crowd and you did nothing to stop it. He stepped in because he loves Edge like a brother to make sure Edge could be a father to Lyric and Ruby. Edge said he loves Beth's girls and Edge more than you could ever. Randy tells Beth, the truth hurts, doesn't it? She then slaps Randy. Randy throws down the microphone. Randy looks around, stares at Beth. Beth stares at Randy. Beth kicks Randy, but he gives an RKO. Randy leaves the ring while the official come to the ring, check on Beth. Announcers talk about what happened. More wrestlers come out to check on Beth. I don't think I could do justice how damn good that segment was. It was fantastic. Randy's delivery was absolutely amazing on this segment. He sold it perfectly. Beth showed so much emotion in his promo. It was really, really damn good. I generally enjoyed it. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. It was amazing. But unfortunately, the show was not that good. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. Below average. Below average. The matches were meh. Yeah, it just wasn't the overall greatest show. But yeah, that has been my review. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please smash that like button, share and subscribe, and I shall catch you all later. Bye.